How to use a timer when baking cakes. Have you ever wondered how a simple timer can make a big difference in your cake baking? Using a timer effectively is key to achieving that perfect cake. Let's break down how to use a timer when baking cakes so you can enjoy delicious results every time. First, always set the timer according to the recipe you are following. The baking time listed is based on tested temperatures and cake sizes. This gives you a reliable starting point. Make sure your oven is preheated for about 20 to 30 minutes before you place your cake inside. This ensures it reaches the right temperature for baking. Next, remember that ovens can vary. Some might have hot spots or may not maintain temperature consistently. Because of this, the timer serves as a guide rather than a strict rule. Your cake might need a few extra minutes or even a little less than the recipe suggests. The timer helps you avoid forgetting about the cake, but you still need to check for doneness when it goes off. When the timer sounds, resist the urge to pull the cake out immediately. Instead, check for signs that it is done. Look for the edges pulling away from the pan, a slightly golden surface, and a center that is set without any jiggle. You can also insert a toothpick or a paring knife into the center. If it comes out clean or with a few dry crumbs, your cake is ready. If it has wet batter, bake for a few more minutes and reset the timer for short intervals of 2 to 3 minutes. Different cake recipes and pan sizes can affect baking times as well. For instance, thicker or darker pans may requiring longer baking times, while silicone pans might need less time or a lower temperature. When trying a new recipe or pan, use the timer as a baseline but be prepared to adjust based on what you see and feel. While some bakers relying on a thermometer to check the internal temperature, it is not always the best indicator for cakes. The timer helps you stick to the general baking window, but you should confirm doneness with physical tests instead. Here are some practical tips for using timers in cake baking. Use a reliable kitchen timer or the built-in timer on your oven. If you are multitasking, set the timer right after placing the cake in the oven. For layered cakes or multiple pans, set separate timers for each batch or layer if you are baking them one after another. If you need to pause baking, like when opening the oven door, keep in mind this can affect baking time. Use the timer as a guide and check for doneness accordingly. Incorporating a timer into your cake baking routine is a simple yet effective way to ensure your cakes turn out perfectly every time. By following these steps, you will be well on your way to baking delicious cakes without the worry of over or under baking. Happy baking!